This afternoon we are gathered to protest an unprecedented attack on the future of our industry and to demonstrate and defend our love of the open web. I used to joke that politicians don't know the difference between a server and a waiter, but in regards to PIPA and SOPA, their ignorance is no joke. In an effort to combat piracy, which we all would like to minimize, if not outright eliminate, Congress, at the behest of moneyed special interests representing copyright-holding industries, is proposing to redesign the internet in a way that is detrimental to our industry and to the open web. If they are successful, they will not only stifle innovation and investment in emerging technology companies in New York and elsewhere, they will irrevocably damage the architecture of the internet so as to embolden censorship around the world. The internet and related connection technologies have created a renaissance in startup and innovation in New York that now rivals Silicon Valley as a hub for economic growth. Tens of thousands of New Yorkers have been inspired to become entrepreneurs, creating thousands and thousands of new jobs and offering professionals in many of New York's traditional industries the opportunity to start new careers participating in the 21st century global economy. More importantly, the open web has fostered a new era of reform around the world, allowing citizens using the technology to challenge repressive regimes that demand accountability in their political systems. To be absolutely clear, we oppose any piracy of any and all copyrighted material. However, because of the poor way the language of this legislation is written, there is a very real possibility that PIPA and SOPA laws would vastly discourage open innovation, investment, entrepreneurship, and most importantly, free speech. This is a classic case of our 20th century government clashing with the realities of our 21st century connected global humanity and global economy. If you agree with our efforts to bring our voices to fight to make sure Congress doesn't act in a unilateral and uninformed way, we urge you to call and tweet to Senators Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand and tell them not to tamper with the internet. And thanks to Mobile Commons, just text PIPA to 877-877 and we'll connect you to them directly. Instead of sponsoring PIPA, Senators Schumer and Gillibrand should be defending the future of New York, free speech, and the open web. Copyright-holding organizations proposing these bills have been gaming the system for decades, lining the pockets of politicians with money and using their power and influence as a currency to monopolize their markets. The internet, however, operates in a different kind of currency, the currency of trust and openness, and that's why we're here today. We stand in solidarity with all other websites around the world who have taken the risk to shut down or modify their online presence and activities to bring awareness to these issues and to galvanize their respective communities to fight for what is right. So let me ask you, what does democracy look like? This is what democracy looks like. What does democracy look like? This is what democracy looks like. What does democracy look like? This is what democracy looks like. What does democracy look like? This is what democracy looks like. So now, may I present to you the founder of the New York Tech Meetup, Scott Heiferman.